What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be opening up a whole lot of Funko Pop goodies that I just got from Raru. Guys, we're back with another haul video and let's get straight into it. So the first one I picked up from Raru, where we got this haul from, is Bucky Barnes. And yeah, there we have, the camera finally focused. We have Bucky, he's got his golden arm. He's a really cool pop. As always, my issue with Raru is that you do have to wait a long time for these pops to come through. They came through in pretty good condition as a whole, but as you can see there in the top corner, Bucky's got a bit of box damage. So if you are a massive box fan, always message Raru and tell them that if they're sending you pops to make sure that they have lots of extra bubble wrap. I didn't with this section, I just placed the order. So make sure you go ahead and do that if you are ordering from them. Next up, I picked another pop-up from the same line, and that is young Gamora. Here she is in all of her glory. She is holding the blade that she eventually stabs who she thinks Thanos is, but he's using the Reality Stone against her there. So that was a cool little backstory that we got to see of how she got this blade, and you know, Thanos' whole story about balance and all that kind of stuff. So it was really nice to get that backstory and gave a lot of context and emotion to the relationship that she has with the Mad Titan. So that's something I really enjoyed from the movie, and I think it was a nice little touch for them to go into that backstory. Next up we have Orm from Aquaman. He was a really cool figure. This character screamed a lot in the movie. Gotta definitely say that. But what an epic movie Aquaman was. The special effects were stunning. The underwater effects in particular with the massive battle scenes was absolutely incredible. Anyway, in this line I have the rest of these. I just don't have this Aquaman right here. So I don't think I'm going to pick him up because I have the old Justice League Aquaman, and I don't think I'm going to collect two of those. So let's look at the last pop that I collected from this haul, and that is none other than Clayface. So this is Clayface from Batman the Animated Series, and this for me just brings back memories of, you know, being snuggled up on the couch on a Saturday morning as a young kid with your cereal and watching cartoons. And this was a cartoon that I used to watch. I used to watch the animated Batman series, and Clayface was probably my favorite villain from the series. He was just so different, and I really enjoyed how he could take the form of different people and, you know, sort of bamboozle and trick all sorts of people. So there's Clayface. And we'll be taking these guys out of the box in a second, but I did pick up one more thing. I said Clayface was the last pop, but I did pick up a pocket pop as well, and that is the Wasp. So here we have the Wasp pocket pop. Really cool little figure. Head is a little bit big for that tiny body, but I wanted one of these for my toy photography to definitely take some pictures of little Wasp next to big Wasp and then giant Ant-Man. So I'm going to do some fun stuff with that. Anyways, guys, let's get all of this stuff out of the box. Here's everyone out of the box, guys, and they are all awesome pops. Really happy to have each and every one of these in my collection now. Let's start off with Clayface. He's pretty menacing. He looks like he's up to no good, and he's definitely going to cause some trouble for people. He's a really big pop and actually quite heavy. Probably one of the heavier common pops that are out there, you know, aside from the 6 inches and that sort of thing. But yeah, really cool pop. Quite simply done, but really well done. I like the color scheme. Love how they've got his teeth sort of indented there and broken, and really, if you put him like that, he's ready for action. He's quite menacing. So really happy to have him, and he's going to go with the rest of my Batman/DC series. Next up, keeping with DC, let's have a look at Orm, who's of course, in this case, Ocean Master Orm.
Today we unite our kingdoms.
I really love the contrast between the red of the eyes and the grey. I think that comes out really nice. Grey, silver, whichever way you want to go and term it. And then of course we have him with the Trident. Trident's a bit bent, but there's no way of predicting that when you order online, so that's not too bad. If you want to know how to fix pops, you could probably work for this. I'll leave a link to that video up here somewhere. You can go check it out if you missed that video on how to fix pops. Either it won't stand, or you got a piece of them that, you know, you want to bend into a better position and you don't want to break them. There's a bit of a tip video for you there. The other thing I love about this pop is all the detail and the scaling, sort of the scales that make up his armor and his cloak. I think it's really, really well done and well indented. So the detail they've gone to is really good. The paint job's really clean. Yeah, I'm just really happy with this Orm pop. Next up we have young Gamora. And similar to Orm, her paint job is amazing. So the paint's really nice and clean. There we have her in focus. I love the sort of the texture that they've done throughout the hair with the different shades of purple going further and further down her locks, let's call them. Then we have the balancing knife. And that again, the paint job on that is really clean. Just trying to show that off there. There we go. The paint job on that is really clean and nicely done. So that's a great little feature, and they've done her outfit really nicely as well. It's a good representation of what she wore in the movie, and I think this pop really captures her innocence at that stage of her life, which is a nice little touch, and Funko's done well to capture that bit of her personality there. Then the last pop we're going to be having a look at today is Bucky, with that arm, of course, that Rocket wants to get hold of.
How much for the gun?
Not for sale.
Okay, how much for the arm? Oh, I'll get that arm.
And of course his machine gun as well. Played off. Whoa! Oh, by the way, that reminds me, he comes with a stand. So there's his stand which he just took a tumble from. Gamora also comes with a stand. And here he is. Sebastian Stan, of course, plays the character. And we have Anthony Mackie, aka the Falcon, coming to Comic-Con Africa this year. So there's a part of me that hopes maybe Sebastian Stan would join him and I could get this signed. The guy can dream, right? So let's see, and you never know. And then let me pop him back on his stand quickly. I'll put him off screen here, just down because he's going to need to be fixed. And there we have the Mini Wasp. Pocket pop. And this is a really cool figure, guys. The detail on these pocket pops is absolutely incredible. You can see on the top here they've gone to the effort of putting all that texture onto the top of her helmet, and that carries on onto the back of her helmet as well, which is really awesome. What some people don't know, and it's what I do with my pocket pops, is you can actually take this top bit off if you just sort of unscrew it. You can unscrew the keyring, and then a bit of press stick under the feet, and you can display your pocket pops however you wish without sort of that lumbering extra piece of the keychain. So that's something I do with my pocket pops. I did it with Aragorn actually, because I couldn't get the exclusive version of him as Strider, and I could get the pocket pop. So here he is here, if anyone's keen to see him. So that's what I did with little Aragorn, because I couldn't get the exclusive, not the Comic-Con exclusive version. So that's what I do with these guys. So here she is without her keychain. And if you want a size comparison, here she is next to her bigger self. She's not going to stand. She's going to need a bit of support from some press stick or something along those lines. But anyway, guys, that does it for unboxing. That about does it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you did enjoy the video, smash that like button, and don't forget to let me know what you thought of today's pops in the comment section down below. Now, as many of you know, if you've been watching the channel, we are continuing with our Funko Challenge series, so make sure you go and check up and catch up on all of those videos if you haven't seen them already. I'll leave a link to those right up here, so definitely go and check them out. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, guys. I hope you enjoy the content, I hope you enjoy the videos, and I hope you enjoy continuing to build this Funko community as we go along with the channel. So thank you so much for all of your support, guys. You know how much it means to me. We will be announcing our next subscriber giveaway at 350 subscribers, guys. So in about 10 subscribers time, we'll be announcing our next giveaway, and that giveaway will happen at 400 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. And besides that, guys, I hope everything's going well wherever you are, and you're having an awesome day. And I will see all of you guys in the next video.